Alright, friends, I'm back. It's T with another video on guess who? Jason Blaha, Strength and Fitness. Yes, our favorite fitness YouTube gym slave. Haha. He says heavy work followed by pump work for hypertrophy. Okay, let's review this video.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to chat with you guys a little bit about really a time-proven concept. This is something that has been successfully used.
A time-proven concept. Oh man, I can't wait to hear this. Damn man, I've been waiting for this video all my life, Jason. You're amazing.
In the bodybuilding world and actually in the powerlifting world too at this point.
Oh, the bodybuilding world and the powerlifting world. Bodybuilding does powerlifting. It's the same thing. You just took the big four out of it. So yeah, it's more superior bodybuilding, yes.
For generations successfully. And when people try to argue about different methods, they say, well, this method or that method has only been applied to people on real...
Method? That's when people are faking stuff. That's why they come up with methods. Because they don't know how muscles truly built. They're just winging it. They're throwing darts and hitting it very low on the target.
Large amounts of stuff, except that this idea was being successfully used by bodybuilding champions before that. So
oh, now you're confusing fake with real, bro. You can't do that. You can't confuse a lady putting cosmetics on her face and then a lady who's natural without these cosmetics and then she washes it off.
You can't really say that that's the case. And so, when someone starts talking about classic bodybuilding in any sort of traditional sense and just gaining muscle, if they claim that this isn't part of it, then they're ignorant of history. Okay, because this is a time-proven idea. Yes, it was used later by guys on hefty amounts of stuff. Probably not as much with the current guys.
This guy's so confused.
Although you did see guys like Ronnie Coleman do it. But yeah, going back to the 50s.
Saw a fake bodybuilder like Ronnie Coleman, the byproduct sarcoplasmic. The lifts is based on chemical strength, injecting.
The 60s. Guys were very successfully implementing this idea. And the idea is you do your big movements with fairly heavy weight. Notice I didn't say you had to max out. Now you get over to West Side type ideas, and that's exactly what they did. It's, come in and max out and then do pump bodybuilding type work. Again, very successfully used.
Pump body type work? Yeah, sarcoplasmic. It's what it is.
But you look at the bodybuilding world historically, this is a time-proven classic idea, and it does work. It does work. And you can't deny that it works because it built...
What is it? What works? Tell us.
Tons of champions and very impressive physiques.
It built a lot of champions? You mean they injected their ass with some oil-based shit, right? Some molecules. Okay, yeah, sure, of course.
Long before guys were on a bunch of stuff. Right?
Well, before they were on a bunch of stuff. Nah, man, they're on stuff.
You've even seen some exercise minimalists successfully push this at different points. But I think some of them take it too far and skip the pump work too much. I think both have their place.
Why would they skip the pump work? That's their whole training is all about pump work.
But here's the idea. When you come in and do your heavy work, you get a lot of upper threshold muscle fibers. We stimulate a lot of growth. We get some neural drive. We get strength improvement.
Nah, you don't. He's lying to you.
They carry over to
There's absolutely no proof of that. Where's his proof that you go in the gym and you just go like this up and down and you're getting myofibrillar growth and all that kind of stuff? Bullshit.
General work capacity, all right? Then we get into the...
Let me tell you something. Body does the talking. What does his body say to you? Myofibrillar growth? There's 35 years of lifting. Let's say in 35 years, let's say you could gain 2 pounds of muscle a year. The minimum. How much would he have gained in 35 years? Think about that. Does he look like he gained over 60, 70, whatever, 70 pounds of muscle in 35 years? That's not asking too much to build 70 pounds of muscle in like fucking 35 years of lifting, he says. So where's his muscle? He built zero, nothing. He weighs 215, okay? He weighs
This
215.
product
Okay?
helped me make sense.
Idea that really
Listen, he weighs 215 pounds. What muscle? He says 215. And that's, who the fuck knows what he weighs, man. He doesn't prove anything on a scale. I doubt he weighs 215. I think it's a lot less than that. But look, man, he's under 200 pounds. So where's his muscle? What did he gain in 35 years? What did he exactly build? Even if he says he's 215, what did he build in 35 years? That's kind of like your average weight for an old dude like him, kind of fat, plumpy, and carrying a bunch of shitty weight. You understand me? These old dudes that walk in the street, they're like, oh, I'm 215. I'm 215. I eat a lot of pizzas all day. Weird food. Yeah. So where's his muscle? What did he build exactly? Ask yourself this question. What exactly did he fucking build in that garage?
heavy work, and again, heavy relative. It could be 3, 4, 5, 6 rep sets.
I like how he walks around like this, eh? He walks in the camera like that, you know, he tries to walk around, tries to impress you. He's got this weird lighting and shit and everything, trying to impress you. Meanwhile, it's a melted candle, bro.
But your big, heavy movements,
Suffering from sarcopenia.
not only do they have the most potential to put growth on you,
You want to know why his veins are popping out there on his forearms? It's because he's a chronic lifter, bro. Get it? He's chronically lifting. What did you expect? It's stress. It's catabolic. It's garbage here. Garbage lifting. This is actually a bad sign having your veins pop out like that.
the only downside is they can be a little hard on joints when we do.
In his small brain of a noodle, he thinks this is a good thing. Yeah, this is a great thing. You know, that's how old people get blood clots. Fucking, yeah, it starts with the vein. Some of it starts at the side of their leg or whatever. Boom, they gotta go to hospital, then they never return because they die there.
Too much volume. That's why it makes sense to do some of this other stuff. Okay? But the idea, they do have the potential for better bone density, all that stuff, but possibly more myofibrillar growth.
Better bone density. Man, if you eat fucking your natural diet and stop eating these artificial diets, you'll have perfect bone density.
A lean, solid muscle tissue that makes you harder. And that's, again, a whole other topic
Lean, solid tissue, what? Muscle fiber? You're not getting fuck all, man. Stop making up stuff.
of debate of can you change the ratios of myofibrillar and sarcoplasmic growth. That's scientifically debated.
Can you change the ratio? What do you mean scientifically debated? Can you change the ratio? Yeah. You gotta, they're different training modalities for each one. You can combine the two as well, but they're different training for each one.
We know that
One's artificial and one's real.
both growth types do occur, and it has been speculated that the former is the reason some people do look a lot harder and more chiseled when they peel down versus just being round and smooth.
Yeah, but not you, and none of these newbie people in the gyms, none of them, and not you, and none of your people on your channel either. I've looked at all the people you're training or supposedly training, these coaching people, whatever. They're all like you, small, weak.
And that harder granite look potentially comes from that heavy work, right? Potentially comes from it.
That granite look, you could have fat on. What if you have thicker skin? You have fat on you, huh? A certain amount of fat. You're gonna see that grainy look? No. Huh. You're talking about.
And we absolutely can grow from it. There have been plenty of people who've built impressive physiques and size on 5 rep sets. Okay? It's been
Impressive
done.
physiques on 5 rep sets. There we go again. Sets are going to build you a muscle. That's got to be sarcoplasmic training. Man, anything that is telling you that you're building muscle in a garage, it's sarcoplasmic.
Many times throughout history. Okay? The idea it works, and any idea that people have that you're not going to grow from that is just silly. All right.
You're not gonna grow from any of that. You're just gonna grow from if glycogen synthesis exceeds that breakdown, then you'll grow these sarcoplasmic muscles. But he look at him. He's doing everything to impress you. He takes creatine. Okay, that you know that you've seen his stack, his supplement stack. Yeah, one of this creatine, and he's on TRT. He's doing everything to impress you. but he can't build a muscle. That is his problem. He can't build. So what does he do? He opts for like everybody else, the aesthetic look. I gotta get skinny. Lose all the fat I can to get skinny.
But what has always worked really, really well. Come in and do your heavy work, and follow it up with pump work.
Yes, I'm gonna do heavy work and follow it up by pump work. Yes, pump work, man. He even admits it. Pump work, man. It's sarcoplasmic, bro. Come on.
Now, does it mean pump work isn't hard? No, it doesn't mean that. Take your sets close to failure. Take them to failure. All right, you can do it.
So you have to take him to failure to draw that glycogen in there. No, you don't. You want to build these phony sarcoplasmic muscles? They're easy. Buy yourself a 50-pound bag of potatoes, and just wolf down shitloads of potatoes. Yeah, and you're gonna gain these sarcoplasmic phony muscles. It's easy.
All that stuff with a lot of the pump work because it's not big, heavy movements.
The pumps are gonna be out of this world when you eat those potatoes. I mean, out of this world, bro. When you come in there, you're gonna look like the fucking Michelin man, pumped up, walking out the door.
Your injury risks are going to be lower from taking sets to failure. Pushing
Your injuries are gonna be less if you take them to failure? I don't think so, man.
them like that, doing those things really hard. Okay, injury risk are lower. It's going to beat your joints and stuff up less. But there is absolutely a synergistic effect that it seems to occur here because it lets us train more total volume that we can recover from. All right, more total volume that we can recover from.
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
And kind of get the best of both worlds there because we can still get the heavier work and all the benefits from these big movements done with heavy weights. We get all the benefits of that, but we don't take them to extreme volumes so that they're not just beating us into the ground. Then we can get additional quality training stimulus off the pump work. All right?
Are you listening to this guy, man? He's literally telling you to build some fake muscles. Pump work.
It works very, very well. Then you have to factor in the idea that you're seeing
Yeah.
the body works. It's in the body to get muscle growth. And that would make sense.
What?
The body to the layman. So in other words, using some slightly different potential pathways in the body to get muscle growth. And that would make sense. Their training response could get more growth differently. Or
You're not gonna get it.
beating them into the ground.
Listen, he's been watching my videos, man. He's copying me. The sarcoplasmic, the myofibular. Hey, man, it's kind of obvious.
Okay, so we're getting different training responses, ranges, maybe even eliciting. So again, that's also something that we have to factor in with it. We have to be used repeatedly for generations. It is a long-standing, proven concept. Heavy work followed by pump work.
Heavy work just means that your body will get these adaptations in myocytic androgen receptor. It's chemical strength. And the pump work means sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. You'll get these artificial muscles. That's why when you go away, you go, hey, my gains are going, and my strength is going within 10 days. You go on vacation, you come back, gains are gone and kind of weak and shit. Then you got to start all over again. Go away for a month, something happened, or had surgery, or fell down, or hurt myself, or I pulled something, this, that, go away, and got to start all over again. You got to start all over again. Good at it, because you didn't really create any natural strength.
Again, it built many impressive physiques before.
Yeah, but it's all part-time and it's gone. It's rented. They rented those physiques and they went away.
Anabolic drugs were anabolic drugs. So again, I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
It's not been informative, man. I don't know. It's not been informative. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends.